Heat 1.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, dang it.
No, I understand. That was
Yeah. 100 meters in here on the first race of our morning. 1, 2, 8 leading the way. For the Blue Ski out of the Sarasota Sharks with that lead. One of the St. Joe Blue Ski lifetime best for her, 210.65. Might be able to crack that 210 barrier. He takes a second under the 3-hour pace. A solid lead on this Heat 1 field, so she'll set the mark to watch in the women's 2-3. A few strokes, and it is a sub 210, 207. Blue Ski pitches off the 16-year-old from the Sarasota Sharks, takes Heat 1. Heat 2. Is the best of the lane at number 1. He's got the lead at the halfway. 102.3 for her at the 100-meter mark. 14-year-old from St. Peter's with the flag, sequel to 209.8. Right on the PR pace at the halfway point. Now splits the rest of the field on that third 50, but now has Skylar Revere, like 3 to worry about. We'll take the Speedo PR, top time of the morning. That's at 2:09:27. Free. Three. It's in lane 6. Now they're on 102.7. We're seated with a yards 152.6. The lifetime best in the 200 long course at a 210.5. A little bit under that pace at the halfway. It'll be a push to go north in lane 5. And we're only half a second back as we hit the final 50. We'll take the lead with a 2:09:45, second fastest on the morning. Before. High gear going down at a late Sunday clock, collecting that at the 100 meter mark. 15-year-old on Lakeside Aquatic Club. 151.3 her yards, seat time. 34.5 at the 150. Trending right now towards something maybe at a 2:08 pace. Clear across the River Road. And Hazleton of the Sawtooth Aquatic Club giving chase. And we put a point in lane 9 that wins it. It goes at 2:07.21. Huge swim. She's our top time on the morning so far through the fourth heat. E5.
You didn't need your nose anyway. I just said you didn't need your nose anyway.
Is he live streaming? Are you live streaming? What I did? I came at the wrong time.
So Stratton out of Sawtooth Aquatic Club, the 16-year-old Gabe leads at the 15th out of 29.5.
What's up?
Anything. I didn't say a word.
Yeah, but what's up?
Just chilling, taking some morning photos.
Well, the same at the halfway point. Stratton's got a lead. It's 8 Lewis of Old School Sharks, 16 running lane 6. That looks like she's pushing the pace here.
When did you get here?
About an hour ago.
Where'd it go?
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to I'm like, this is just pointing at the scoreboard.
Sounds good.
So,
Strategy. I have a one TX3 camera that I'm not using.
That takes over the lead.
okay. I don't think it's the camera. I think it's my computer. But I appreciate that.
Freestyle. As in lane 4, it's going to take the heat. Will she post a new top time on the morning? 2:07.2 was the top time. Not anymore. 2:06.34 is in lane 4.
I think it has good video
The
capability.
heat posts the top time so far through 5 heats.
I also have an RX3.
Okay. I don't know anything about cameras, so I don't really know what that means. But
Well, I think it would be cooler and might have a higher video capability
okay.
if it helps. You getting fired up for an afternoon swim today?
Sorry.
Afternoon swim? Are you doing afternoon swim today?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing today. Are you getting fired up for an afternoon swim?
No, I don't swim.
That makes sense since you're here.
Huh? Makes sense. What?
Because you're at a swim meet. I'm just being silly.
It's down to Old School Sharks in lane 6. Let's usually take this out pretty quick and then hold on as strong as possible. Well, if you look at the facility in lane one, it was right there as well, and it's still 1-2. Scott continues to lead at the 100, just shy of the 101. Good race coming down to the final 5 meters here. Number 6. Any change right here. The time as this week shows 6:29. Just
That's great. Yeah, thank you.
1 by 500 and ready to lead.
I went all the way back down. I started at like 5.
Heat 7. Here's your cows in lane 8, the breaststroke 17-year-old leading to the second, and then from Isabella to second. That is a Petersburg Fox in lane 7. Cows has a real strong second after 200, so dangerous for the rest of this heat 7, and she's in that lead. At the halfway point, you see it on display there, that third 50, 31.8. Everyone else in the 32s and 33s. Now is continuing to build. Now a 5-lane lead. Now is in 8. We'll take the heat win at a 2:03.48. Great swell. Almost 2 full seconds off of that listed PR. And she is your top time on the morning by quite a bit. What do you do for Sunday? The 8. Heat 8 on its way down. Last heat before we get to those circle seats. Here, Streamline Onyx at lane 6. He's got the lead at the 15, up at 28.5. So 1 minute split for Hager. She tries to take this race out to a 3:45 for lifetime best. So Hardy's back under 2:03. But they want to be the top time heading into the circle C, so they're going to be under 2:03. That's the 2:03 low. 2:03.48 top time so far. 3:70 beats 8 in the water here. And then our circle seated beats coming up next.
All the way back. All the way back.
Step, field, and speed. Looking up behind the blocks. City Hardy of the Sarasota Sharks has pulled into the lead. Hager's trying to recapture the edge as we get to the final few strokes of this Heat 8-200. Hardy will hold it, so go to 2:03.67. Allison's 2:03.48 survives another heat. Now we head to our final three. Heat 9. Versus 3 simple-seated beats in the 200 freestyle. This one's fascinating. Big names on the NCAA, including the 200 free NCAA champ. Michigan lane number 7, Greater Somerset County YMCA. The lead belongs to Walsh, Gretchen Walsh in lane 2. Walsh's listed PR is 2:01.12. Not a race you see her in often. Showing that freestyle dexterity across all the distances. 56.19 for Walsh on the way out. Compare that to the splits from her listed PR. It's a solid full second. I'm sure that comparing splits is the wise thing to do when so infrequently strong. Gimbal in lane 5, along with Onyx 21-year-old, was right there as well. And Gimbal will take over the lead at the 150, splitting a 30.0 on that third 50. We're looking at something in the 156 range right now, which would be a spectacular prelims performance. Here comes Riley Aerosmith, the 17-year-old on Lakersfield in lane 6, trying to pass Gretchen Walsh on this last 50. Gilmore will keep the lead. She'll take it all the way to the touch with a 156.88. Great morning swim for Gilmore. New top time of the morning belongs to the Longhorn. 2 heats to go in the 200 free. Heat 10. Big names keep coming. It deck heat right here in our second to last heat. She's in lane 5. Simone Manuel out of Longhorn It's now in lane 6. And a stacked field around them. Hayes, Maggie Table, Haley Hartman, Andre Dannerville, and Lady Kruger, all sorts of speed listed to swim here. Ledecky that leads in the 50, 27-7. 29-year-old.
Oh, okay. At 9:45, so I need to get really on it.
Essentially setting up another showdown like we saw in that 400 a night ago. McIntosh on deck to swim in the next heat. Ledecky will continue to lead the 100 out of the 57.0. Manuel in second, and it's Terrible in lane 9, out in the 58.73. That is right around PR pace for Terrible. Which is significant because she's been right at that 2:01 range a few times in her career, trying to crack the 2-minute mark potentially. Ledecky continues to hold the edge, and a strong third 50, 29.8 for Ledecky. Manuel continues to look very strong late here in this Heat 10 200. But it'll be Ledecky that wins it. She'll hit the wall at 156.57 in under Dimmels time. Manuel in second at a 158.4. And Zinkin has a strong second half, was 2:01.9. Round out your top 3. You go right ahead. Final heat of the women's 200 freestyle features Summer McIntosh, 400 free champ. And McIntosh is out real quick, 26.9 for Summer. Kick things off here in this 200 free final heat. McIntosh, winner of the second fastest time in the world this year, as she ranks as the 5th fastest woman of all time. Photography in lane 6 had a long run of twice. Right there as well at the halfway point. Now it's 56.0. 56.1 for McIntosh, 56.3.
Summer and Katie.
I understand that call.
Reagan Smith and Alex Walsh right now.
Can I leave my camera here?
Ruling for third place, but it's
What?
Leave my
McIntosh
camera here for a
and
second.
continue to have a huge lead on the rest of this final 200 free field. Reagan is surging late here. We saw someone do this yesterday in the 400, really put it in cruise control late. Doesn't need to push the pace. She'll find herself safely into tonight's eighth final, and she'll post a 156.85. 158.42. Bedard in lane number 6 in second. Or excuse me, in third rather, as 57.97 for Reagan Smith sneaks her into second place. That wraps up the women's 200 freestyle. Sets us up for what will be an exciting night of women's 200 freestyle. We'll find out who is in that A, B, and C final in just a few minutes once all those results are put together. We head now to event number 14, the men's 200 freestyle 90s. But the guys 2-3 this morning. P1. Luke from practice, the 14-year-old from Old School Sharks, going to take the hit 2.3 for him. He's with their seat time by more than 2 seconds. And winning number 1. P2.
So slow swams, people I know all over the country, right?
I saw you too.
What? Swim swam people, your writers and all that live all over the country. So it's like, where's Braden? Yeah, he's in Philly. And then Karen, Ohio. Tanya's in Texas.
She has moved to Columbus, Ohio.
Oh, she did. She got a better financial services job. Okay. They're in Ohio too. Sophie's in Chicago.
Complete Old School Sharks leading at the 100.
Sophia or Sophie, right?
Sophie Kaufman. I don't think she works for us anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't remember where she lives.
Doesn't matter now. Is Philly a big swim town?
I don't know. I don't live there. He didn't move there for swimming. He didn't move there for swimming.
I'm going to try to do some of the big East next year.
Okay.
Villanova is there, so that's Philly.
He went 157.8.
Cool.
It's not really so.
Yeah, those are seven. You are in that shift.
No. Sometimes one or two. But,
Three.
I could also do ACC. Go watch Virginia's run on paper.
I mean, that's a fast meet. Always.
Yeah, because you got South Carolina are they in the ACC too?
You say South Carolina?
Are they in the ACC?
They're in the SEC.
So that's a pass.
SECs? Yeah.
No, I did
Texas
not.
be there.
Texas is in the SEC.
The finalists in the women's 200 freestyle. Steve's favorite. He's joining her in the finals. So we're going to tell Sharon Brittany Smith, Riley Aerosmith, Nicola Hunter, Manuel, and Anna Mose. The final, Walsh, Williams, Alex Walsh, Lions, and Tinko, Terribo, Hamlet, and King. And then your 18 and under C finalists, Burke, Callis, Hardy, Snowski, Hanson, Peter, Metz, and Brock. Your alternate score and Robbie. Results posted at 9:32. 30 minutes to declare. 5:66. We're at time to Charlie Russell. Brothers School Sharks. P4.
Gaussian lane 2 here. Just doing one of his early heats.
24-8 on the way out. A bit of a surprise. The most long-run aquatics in lane 2. Finds himself even early heat. Seated with a 157.50. I showed his lifetime best has been a 151.57. Out of 52.0. It's an illustrated piece.
What's the UV protection on?
The NCAA champion.
I don't know. They're pretty nice though.
They look good.
Thank you.
Especially with the turquoise money.
Yeah. It's the color of Fort Lauderdale, I guess.
Continue to build his lead with a 27.9 on that first 50. I'd say we're trending towards the 149, maybe 148 here. This is going to be a tough time to challenge on the rest of our heats. He's win, and he'll post 148.40. And that'll stand the test of time for quite a while for this event 14-200 free.
It's wild the story that Jack told us yesterday about
E5.
wild in the story that Jack said about Mike in a van.
What about it?
Just living in a van.
Yeah,
It's wild.
it is wild. I agree. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I do it only for like a week
Right, by choice.
by choice. But I don't have to.
Sorry, are we streaming?
Yeah, I'm just streaming the scoreboard,
Oh, okay, not the actual preseason.
not for prelims.
Okay, hold on for finals. Yeah. Well, my wife's saying, what is it I want to watch?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry.
No worries.
It's, yeah, we've got the camera on the scoreboard, and we've got his audio.
No worries, thank you.
Yeah,
But tonight it'll be on, right?
tonight it'll be on.
And that'll be what, YouTube or SwimSwam or?
Yeah, well, yeah. So it'll be on YouTube, and then we'll also be posting it on Twitter.
Oklahoma Princeton University shooting 10. Great slope here. 155.3, a full second under is listed PR pace. 156.68 is that PR. Lynch number 2 has a really strong finish, and he'll take the lead. 153.62. He says,
You don't have to edit it. Like you do your interviews. You do a little bit of editing with those.
Yeah.
Is hotel Wi-Fi great? Bueno, good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Better than here.
Yes. Well, I have this little thing.
Hot box.
Yes.
Does that have a SIM card in it?
What?
The SIM card? Does that have like a SIM card to connect to like a phone?
This? Yeah, I don't know. It provides Wi-Fi. They gave it to me here.
number 6 out of 9 heats in the 203 this morning.
It's like a little mini router.
No, I know. I already saw.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I bought one
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
and then found out that I had to buy a SIM card, which basically is you have to get a phone subscription to make a phone.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's
What I did not want to do.
yeah.
They're like, you get too stretched. I'm no rush.
All the smoke in lane 3. Surgeons late. It's going to be William Shoesmith, the lane 8. This is hand to first, 154.50. 3 tenths of a second knocked off of that PR for the win. Heat 7.
What's your next big meet you have to go to?
I'm honestly not sure. I think the pro swim in Indy.
200.
You're not going to Sacramento?
6 fastest in the world in 2026 for Giuliano. 200 swam at the
Neither am I.
Pro Swim. He's out.
That's why I'm not going.
24.7 on the
Well, I'm sure it's not because of me. I think it's
148.40. Was 200
No, yeah.
Earlier in
I
this
said,
event.
would Chris go to this meet?
Or still.
no, you did not say
If Chris would
Right.
go to this meet, I would go to it.
that. Right.
Giuliano keeping a close eye on Ross Norquist out of Ohio State. 52.3 at the 100, just shy of a full second
I
lead
mean,
for Giuliano.
you shouldn't have gone to NCAA.
Well, they make me go to that.
You're
right, I shouldn't have.
Out of the 54.7, he's the next closest to that lead duo. It's Giuliano and Norquist.
Is the Virginia assistant coach at USA?
Will carry the lead well into this final 50.
Talking about the woman in the black
Yes.
tank top, she's out of Virginia.
27-8 on the third, 50-27-7 for Norquist.
I think she was in all those discussions with, is it Sheehan or Meehan? Who's the
Greg Meehan.
Pretty much right
Yeah,
where we
she's
saw
his
who the coaches split at that 150. Giuliano's going to have to deal
seems to
with
be around the Virginia girls.
a push from Norquist, but he'll hold off and go 147.96. That is our new top time. Both guys getting under Norquist's swim from earlier, sitting 1-2 with 2 to go.
Water, anything?
Heat 8.
Kieran's out. Josh is out. Patrick and Jerry. Dance floors.
And examine New York Athletic Club. They're in lane 6.
Wow.
Fox out real quick, 23.5 for Fox. The 20-year-old from NC State, seated with a lifetime best 150.45
Is he going for the
for
100?
Fox. Two-time ACC finalist. Is
Yeah. He's going for the
100, and that's why that split is as fast as it is. 49.5. Here's Wayne Patrick Salmon, New York Athletic Club. 52.93 for him. The 21.38 at the 150. You see him also trending towards something in the 148 range. It's similar to the 400. Might set up a walk jam in the middle of the pool in the guys' A final. Simmons' tempo late here, definitely accelerating toward the wall.
Thinking of getting a start.
Strong finish. Thinking there's more to come this evening. He was 148.39. That crosses 200 100 for the second, sitting in third overall with 1 heat still to swap.
It's like $30 a month. But you can shut it off if you want to. So,
Okay.
if I had it during bus season,
Heat
it
9.
would be worth it.
Right.
Bus season to me and I mean, if I lived in Georgia, it'd be bus season all the time.
Right.
Phoenix.
Hence Mike Lewis. Example A, Mike Lewis.
Yes. Well, what Jack said is he's got
Finally, the guys 200 freestyle. Luke Thompson.
I'm sure that has air
He's
conditioning.
this event. 143.73.
I have
best
2 by 55 air
US
conditioning.
Open record.
2 windows down and go 55 miles an hour and it stays pretty cool.
Stationary fastest two-wheeler freestyle in history. Second fastest American. Right now, second at the wall is Rosie Garland from Ohio State. Leads the way. 15. It's a 147.44 lifetime best. So it looks like Thompson has the edge at 100. Nope, it's a shot by 100 for the second. That gets his feet to the wall first at the halfway point. Both guys out in
This is not
53.2. Only about half a second off, but it's pretty
good
hard.
in the 5,
147.79.
What?
He's good in the 4 too.
One is on 146.0.
50 minutes on the A's and the 2. 1 year. Or 2 years.
2 years ago.
3 years.
Thompson takes the lead on that
Yeah.
final turn. Only one sub 148 turned in up to this point. We'll always see a second here in this ninth and final heat. Thompson and Shotwell duel to the touch. It'll be Thompson that wins it. 149.1, Shotwell 149.2. Nelson 150.4. It'll be an exciting A final in the 200 freestyle. All your finalists will come in just a few minutes. Before we get there, we'll head down to the far end of the pool. Next event is event number 15, women's 50 breaststroke on deck.
No, they're good. Yeah, no, they're good.
This is heat 1 of 6.
Lane 1 is 2-12.
Oh my gosh.
Lauren Hackett, Tennessee Aquatics. I'm not going to see her in person. She's holy smokes.
Yeah.
Heat 1 win 34.86. Along the final front of the Sarasota Sharks.
Wow.
Heat 2.
Yeah, that's nasty. He's got 100 yards of 105.9.
Jeez. 12. Yeah.
Heat 2 win 34-52. Washington Madison coming in off Lakeside Athletic Club. Heat 3. This got in lane 6. Look at he win. We're under 34 now. 33.95 this way. Heat 4. In lane 5, shot out of the cannon already. Good body lead on the rest of this E4 field 50 breaststroke. She'll win the heat. She'll go 30.64. Record of the top 20 performers in the world this year, and our top time with 2 to go in this 50 breaststroke. E5. Second last heat on McSherry. Saw her in 100 breaststroke and a don't leading the way here by body length as we hit the wall. She'll go 31.28. Heat number 5. With the moment will continue to be your top seed heading into that final heat. Heat 6. Hey Douglas, our 103 and 100 breaststroke champ from a night ago, leading the way here in the 6th and final heat of the 50 breaststroke. In the Weber, Gabby Rose on either side of Douglas. Weber looks to be catching up with the early lead that Douglas had built, and they'll battle to the touch. It'll be Weber that gets the edge. He gets under 31, 30.9 for her, 31.0 for Douglas. And a 32.4 for Rose, rounding out your top 3 in the final heat of 50 breaststroke. You stay down there on the far end of the pool. Event 16, the men's 50 breaststroke is up next. 5 heats, so the guys 50. Heat 1. As Heat 1 swims here are your finalists in the men's 200 freestyle. Chris Giuliano, your top seed. Los Angeles, Patrick Salmon, Eric Cross, Luke Thompson, Mitchell Schott from Philadelphia, and Brad Sanders all in at a final. Baldwin, Norman, Clifton, Stumpler, Pomachana, Quan, Whitman, and Edie into the B final. And then your 18 and under C final, Shoesmith, Backyard, Sean, Tice, Russell, Colton, Fane, and Schermerhorn into the C final. Sun and Stroy, your first and second alternate. Team number 1, 29.69. This one belonging to Pietro Bonini in lane 6. Heat 2. E2 29.677. 2 more hundredths of a second knocked off of the top time on the morning. This swim. Walking a Quincy Tompkins gets with points. E3. Here the circle seems to go with the 50 breaststroke. Jordan the Willis, 3 from Mickey, right there in the middle of the pool. Willis with the early edge, but actually the rest of the field starts to make the pass here. It's just 3 from Mickey, both peaking at the right time. Only 28.6. Mickey takes the heat. E4. You call a National Aquatic Club 17-year-old leading on our second to last heat. He'll take it 27-37 PR for him. A huge swim. Take over the top spot, crack it into the top 30 performers in the world this year here in the prelim session. Call since the top of the leaderboard with 1 to go. E5.
That's a good swim.
It's a really good swim. And he's not even in Texas yet.
Yeah.
Finally, of the men's 50 breaststroke, Jack Kelly of New York Athletic Club, who has been sub-27 before in his career. Trying to race against that 27.3 we just saw. Kelly on the Romanoff in the middle of the pool and already built a body length lead on the rest of the field. Kelly will win it and he'll post the top time, 27-21. For Jack Kelly. Beyond that, he cranks into the top 20 performers in the world this year with that swim. And he'll be your top seed in the 50 breaststroke this evening. That wraps up our breaststroke for the morning. We head now to event 17. Women's 50 meters butterfly. Looking at 8 heats of the 50 fly on the women's side. Heat 1.
He got here 20 minutes before he swam.
Oh my gosh. How many pieces is this one?
8. Filming the last one?
Probably.
Just I know.
Just
In case.
You have a little breaststroke totem pole.
What is that?
33. Appears on nitro swimming. Just gets after it and goes our top time in heat 1. See how that stacks up against the rest of our field.
Why do they spell her name like that?
Heat 2.
In the fist bump, yes. Your face.
They're stepping up, they're doing it. It's great.
Heat 2 win 28-49. Penny Nashville Park Club, your D win. Heat 3.
You guys know?
Finalists for the women's 50 breaststroke. And then the female the top spot, joining her in the final in the Weber Heat Douglas Motor Shack and by Skylar Zilliger. Gabby Rose and Maya McCarty, your heat final, Austin and Pitt. That's a Capola, Barr, Heinrich, Mead, Lovagar, and Brazell will meet our C final. And as he gets started, 27-17. Kennedy Southern, the winner of heat number 3, and our new top time through 3 heats. Heat 4. And your C final in the women's 50 breaststroke is Newstat, Trent, Marin, Vanessa, O'Hara, Stratton, Santran, and Schmidt, your first and second alternates to start out and Javier. Posted at 10:03, 30 minutes to declare your intentions. Kennedy Southern set atop the leaderboard after that 27-17 in Heat 3, Heat 4 in the water now. 28-27, Kayla McCary, Lakeside Water Club wins the heat. Heat 5.
Upstairs. Okay. All right. 2 free, so we gotta get it in now. You got some? Oh, I'll walk with you.
Here's your touches. It's outside smoke. Bruno Balzano. And Lady Chin out of Eagle Aquatics. The 18-year-old wins the heat. 28-33 the time. Heat 6. So we'll see the heats in the water. The Department's here with that 100 time. 58-44, and Harvey. The new swim team in lane 4. 24-year-old really pushing and taking that lead from the rest of this field, and she'll go 26.91. Great swim, and our new top time with 2 to go in the 50 fly. Heat 7. Right back for more. Pete Douglas in lane 5, shortly after swimming 50 breaststroke. Sure, why not? 50 butterfly as well for the New York Athletic Club 24-year-old who's got a full body weight on the rest of his field. Douglas will win it. 25.50, only a tenth of a second off of her lifetime best. Well ahead of the rest of the field. Heat 8. Walsh fastest in the world this year, 25.1 at the China Open. Fortune leading this final heat, trying to pass Douglas's 25.50 top time from the previous race, and Walsh will touch it at 25.16. Only a few hundredths of a second slower than her already world leading 25.12. But it's top in the morning for her. She'll be the top seed heading into tonight's eighth final of the 50 butterfly. The 18 men's 50 butterfly up next, 6 heats. This is heat number 1. Finalists in the men's 50 breaststroke, Jack Kelly, your top seed. Ian Cole, Robert Romanov, Euros Islamic, Kean Lab, Spencer Kinsey, and Louis Hughes, all in that A final. And also for Stiggy, Ryan, Willis, Pike, DeAngelo, and Topping in your B final. C final coming up once we get E2 underway. 25.91, Count Parker, weighing seat number 1. E2. Eighteen and under finalists of the guys 50 breaststroke, but any Young, Russell, Hitler, and Kruan, even off Keith and Thomas, we're letting it red through our first and second alternate. Posted at 10:07, gentlemen. 25.29, new top time belongs in lane 4. Carter Rank of the Old School Sharks. Heat 3. Heat 3 win, 25:07. CJ Frank on Metro Area Lifetime. What I saw, first time under 26, almost cracked 25 all in one sweat. Is your top time through 3 heats. Heat 4. Circle seated heats in the water. Heat number 5. Trick NCAA Championship still Carter right next to him. 30-year-old from 0-4 Aquatics in lane 6. The Maroon will take the heat and he'll post a 23.06. Huge stroke from Maroon. Ranks him as the 10th fastest man in the world this year. Now sits atop our leaderboard with 2 heats to go. The 21-year-old from Sun Devil Swimming. 5.
I mean, it's fine. Usually, yeah. Usually, I feel more strong, but I don't know how the time is.
And jumping in lane number 5, the 100 butterfly NCAA champion record set. He's battling Daniel Zaitsev of Estonia Swimming Federation. There's 2 stroke for stroke as they hit the final 5 meters. Maybe with a slight edge, that is the case. 23.5 for him, 23.61. Excuse me, 23.81 maybe. Zaitsev in second, Lee in first in the heat, but it'll continue to be Maroon with the overall lead with 1 heat to go. Heat 6. Final heat now is the American record holder, Caleb Dressel, in the middle of the pool. The Sporting Jackson Aquatic Club 29-year-old. And Ralph Tubuza of the Estonian and Swimming Federation at 3. It looks like Tubuza actually with a solid lead, and he'll touch it at 23.7 and tie for second between Dressel and Casas at 24.1. So it'll be Maroon that leads the overall standings in the guys 50 fly heading into tonight's 8th final. And that wraps up our 50s for the morning. We'll head back down to the near end of the pool and kick off event 19, the women's 200 backstroke momentarily. 7 heats of the women's 200. As we prepare for that first 200 backstroke, we'll take the finalists in the 50 flying on the women's side. Gretchen Walsh, your top seed, Joni Hurricane Douglas, is the Lion, Lisa Klimovic, Phoebe Bakefit, Emma Harvey, Kennedy Southern, and Penny Peters. Your B final, Gazetta, Marquardt, Hartland, Dewisik, Haker, Canada, Smithwood, and Emo. A tie for 17th place will have to be settled since it's a first alternate spot. Gators, Kruger, Gators finish bottom, and then your 18 and under C final, Lehman, Bavard, Lubbock, Miller, Carey, Bolzano, Burks, Stefan, and Campbell, your first and second alternates, Christina and Fuita. 10-14 is when that was posted. Heat 1 of the women's 200 backstroke. Here's the guys 50 flight, your 8 finalists, led by Lily Horn. Joining him in the 8 final, Dylan Carter, John Speedo, Archer Bootsong, Daniel Zetson, Albert Spitzer, Shake Casas, and Caleb Dressel. And then your B final, Dylan Buff, Paxton, Friends, Quan, Pacificus, Wright, and Topping. And then your 18 and under C final, Lucien, Isbrook, Walton, Tabelis, Morrissey, Sully, Hopkins, and Shinglestack. Your first and second alternates, Zeke and Jay. 10-20 was the post time for those results. Heat number 1 goes the way of lane number 6, 228.5. Moving on to center. The T2 Aquatics, PR, and winning the first heat. Heat 2. Two win. 26:04. Over to 2 points on Ainsworth Aquatics. For the lifetime best and the top time for needs.
Not much of a fire you like for Saturday.
3.
This is the retirement. Let's go back,
Three red, anyone snap hit 219.50. First time under. That's a huge drop there. Really hit. Close to our top time. 3.
Feel a bit more.
By that building. Yeah, building block.
P4. But he's attempting Jalen Heater. Going to do out here in heat 4. Washington gets the heat win to 20.09 for her. A solid 2 seconds knocked off that PR. In heat 4. Heat 5. Servicing is underway on the 200 backstroke. This one features the NCAA champ and record holder Claire Cruzan of the Attack Titans in lane 5. The collegiate 200 Grimes in lane 6, and then you got JoJo Gramey of the University of Florida in lane 4. Cruzan, one of the top 10 fastest women in history in this event. 205 at last year's national championships. And Cruzan strong lead at the 100, out on 4.5. And one substitute 20 turned in the earlier heats. Not a lot of urgency necessarily needed from Cruzan Grimes and Will Pool. Eric Blanchard of NC State University in lane 7. Elias was pushing, trying to get back into that lead group. Wilkie, the Aqua Jets in lane 2, the 16-year-old, having a really good spin at 141.5, 150, about 7 tenths of a second under her own PR pace. Cruzan, Grimes, Elias. 1, 2, 3 with Elias really accelerating down the final few strokes. She's going to win the heat, 212.5 for Elias. Cruzan in second at a 213.1 and Grimes in third at a 213.9. And it was indeed a PR for Wilkie in 2 at a 216.1. Lions are new top time with 2 to go. Heat 6. Second last heat, 200 backstroke, Pink here. Wisconsin Quants, who sits in 5th in the world this year, the 208 at the Westmont Pro Smith. taken third fastest American in history in this event. However, at the 50, it's Static who leads the way. 50 backstroke winner Israel Static has been on a tear recently. Third fastest woman in the world with a 2:05.91 lifetime best that she swam at the Pro Swim in March. Static continues to have about a half body lead on Bacon, out at a 102.57, exactly a second off of PR pace. 2:12.54 provides his time from heat number 5, sits on top of the rankings with this heat and our 7th and final heat still to be swung. Taking Chun and Buckley in lanes 5, 4, and 7.
I got a story for you.
I already got it. Yep, I got it. Thank you.
Did you actually
Continues to be in the lead by quite a bit.
A woman who's like a personal trainer or whatever.
Now splits the rest of the field 33-3. City Buckley Nation's Capitals for the 33-5. Past Bacon and Big Chunk. I can catch Static because he's going to have a great swim. Static's going to win it.
So next time you have
And Static will post our top time 2:08.
Okay. It's good to know.
2:09.95 for City Buckley. The first time for her under 2:10.
I have a photo of it on my site as best I could.
And they said
They go to the
1-2
back of
with
it,
1
yeah.
minute to go.
Okay. And I didn't like go over that.
Bacon in third.
Because I didn't know
Also
what happened. It was
sitting in
medical
the top
thing.
group. 1, 2, 3. Overall,
Yeah, I'm not
second
sure.
heat
Training.
through 6 heats. Heat 7. Seventh and final heat of the women's 200 backstroke features the American record holder Megan Smith in the lane, number
So the
5,
picture I
second
got is
fastest
really
woman in
insane.
history.
That great a picture.
2:03.35, 2019 Worlds.
If I find it, I'll send it to you.
Burkhoff, though, that
Okay.
leads at the 50. Burkhoff, very aggressive opening pace for her here on the 7th and final heat. I believe 25 world in that A final of the 50 back a night ago. She's out 101.3. Burkhoff, really aggressive pace. That's a full second under her listed PR pace. She's not swimming this distance in the backstroke super often. 27 at listed PR. That was in 208 range. So Burkhoff wants to be best in the AAM. She needs to go with lifetime best here in our final heat.
Whoa. Just going 150.
Going for 150. That's that. Technically, Riley Aerosmith is your leader in lane 3.
All right. It's a new American record of 150.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Riley Aerosmith's going to win his final heat. For the be scattered who's top the leaderboard and against tonight's a final. There's the 209.75.
Maybe there was
First time here since dipped under 210 as well. All
To
sorts of
getting out.
PRs from Jerry second.
Flare out here.
And a 210.8.
And the three
And it's snapping at a 210.9. Should be safely into tonight's a final for
And you're,
the second
you
swim.
don't make the final.
We'll let you know that a final, as well as the BNC final against the breaststroke in just a few moments, but we'll get started on event number 20. Men's 200 backstroke, 5 heats.
You can find out.
Heat 1.
She was camouflaged to me in the first heat. I couldn't see her.
Get some good shots of the officials out there.
Yeah.
All right. Peter Vick always sends me one or two.
Love to see Peter in June in Indy.
Yeah, probably.
He should be there. He lives there.
Yes. Reason.
150?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess she didn't have anything else today, and
Wanted
maybe,
a race swim.
yeah, maybe just like the overspeed kind of thing, or over distance, because she doesn't
She
have
didn't do the 200 ever.
Yeah, so maybe just get a little endurance hit. Yeah, I don't know. I should go find her. Because I mean,
I after she got out about 10-15 seconds later, I thought, I'm like a fan driving into a wall. She is just a shot off range, quick.
right? Well, because like even if she swam the 450 and went like a 35, she still would have gone 208. You know, it's like this would have been pretty good.
That's a good one.
I did a swimming in Iowa City, and they did Jersey Mike's.
In
I
one
thought
red
that's all
hot,
the
and Shoal will be
box
late
meat
climb
that
to go
went
to
for it. It's like somebody
12:15.
inserted lobster sandwiches, you know what I mean? Jersey Mike's, Jersey Mike's.
Yeah.
Ever eat there? Do you consider it a good deli? I never eat there.
No, I don't think they're particular. They're like Jimmy John's.
Yeah. Okay. Well, people that I was around think that like this is the Jersey Mike's is the top of the list.
Oh, I see. Well, you would. You're in Iowa.
So I don't know if that resonates nationally or what. I mean, you live in New York. We can just go to Katz or someplace if you want.
Yes, that's correct.
So you're like, what else? Should we go to lunch today? No.
I have to go back to the hotel.
Well, I know. I mean, but you're not going to be in the hotel the whole afternoon, are you?
I will be. I have to edit all the interviews from last night, and work out, and probably take a nap.
Sounds good.
all the engineering in the world, and we came up with a piece of plastic and 2 nylon straps. Awesome.
Well, I noticed from her mom. And she's like, can you adjust this for me? I said, no, that's gotta be you.
Yeah.
She goes, well, I haven't used a backstroke ledge. I was like, in my head, then you shouldn't be at all.
Yeah.
But I didn't say that out loud. I said, well, you pull it out and you turn it to where you want it and then click it back in. She's like,
Who's your coach?
At least she's a quick learner.
Heat 2 is going to go to Brendan Peter in lane 3. Going to do the 208.91, way under his listed PR in 3.5 seconds. He's your top time through 2. And you guys 2 back. Heat 3.
This is what Kieran is focused on. All right. Oh, this is who this is. Okay, I saw this kid in lane 6 warming up, and I was like, "There's no way.
Okay. Oh,
That's how you swim that. That's how you swim that."
did you see Audrey Durbo?
Yeah.
She also kind of was.
Yeah.
She was also a little gallopy.
Academy bullets. That one's. She was a little get. This is.
Yeah, this is like more extreme.
This makes me think like you've had surgery on one arm or something. Like, it's such a unique swim.
It seems. Well, he's actually like look, he's like doing a dolphin kick all that.
Jared Smith, Brandon King could be in the middle of the water. Galloping through to the halfway point, 59.2 for both of them. Jared has been as quick as a 157.3. But it's certainly not one of his primary events.
It looks like a backstroke.
Kieran.
It looks like a parent in a child-parent relay trying.
He does.
I got nothing.
Yeah. Do you see the kid next to Kieran?
Yeah.
But just his technique is a little concerning.
Bouncing.
He's
He's
been
bouncing.
159 before.
That's impressive.
It's
Bouncing.
Yeah, he's very up and down.
Jared holds the pace steady and he'll win the heat. Our fastest on the day, 2:01.67. Two heats to go. Smith sits atop. We'll see if anyone can crack under that 2:01 mark. Heat 4.
His arms are the same size.
It's not very self-trained up.
Aiken's Kingdom Jari here is our second to last heat on 200 backstrokers. Aiken's one of the top 15 200 backstrokers in history. He's in lane 5. Championship finalist in this event of the NCAAs just a couple of weeks ago. Your reigning national champion as well in the 2-back. Akins leads at the 50. Ethan Pala of the old school Sharks, the 17-year-old in lane 4 is right there. Future Duke double about a half body length behind Akins as we hit halfway point. Akins out of 59.6. Akins continues to cruise about a tenth of a second ahead of Papala. Having a great swim right now. His lifetime best 203.11. He's right on that pace and pushing it late against the national champ in Akins. Akins has responded in kind, final 5 meters. He'll take the heat at 203.04, 203.22. Only a tenth of a second off of his PR is the call. And then 203.7 for Naldari rounds out your top 3 in his heat 4. Heat 5. NCAA SEC World and Olympic Champion in this event. He goes in the water right now in lane 5 and out of the early lead, 27-2 for them. Blistering pace for most, but for the 5th fastest man in history, a conservative opening 50 that immediately buys him almost 2 body lengths worth of lead on the rest of the C5 field.
Working.
He's now 56.9. Fastest in the world so far this year is the 155.5. Computer puts it out of the China Open. He puts it in the cruise control going to 30.3 on that third 50. Lead on this looks like it's swimming for 400 meters, but certainly the best backstroker swimming in the world right now. And he's showing exactly why that's the case. 158.0.
A lot of forward
Top time, and he'll be your top seed heading into tonight's A final.
Did you grab the water bottle?
Men's 200 backstroke, all wrapped up. We go down to the 400 individual medley, event 21 women's 4 IM, 5 heats. And just a heads up, coaches and swimmers, after the women's 400 IM, there will be a quick swim off, the women's 50 butterfly.
I'm just waiting for the short whistles. Then I'll go in the sun.
Keep one.
Thank you, Munches, just for being here. You're appreciated. I try to give you more business, but they're like, no, I'm talking about the lifeguard. It's like, if you're having an no, I'm just my handler. Yeah, I'm trying. Chris, you need anything? Yep, got it. Perfect. Thank you so much, Dave.
This one, the 5 is really right away with his first heat of 400 IMs. It's a 5:03.60, just getting under that PR. We need to one because of the time to watch. Two.
Feel free.
Results from the women's 200 backstroke now in. Isabel Standing is your top seed. Joining her in that big final. Riley Anderson, Play Andre Derrick, Brandon Smith, Phoebe Bacon, Eric Elias, and Katie Choate, your E final. Ryan, Suzanne, Howley, Ryan, Will, Kate, Rainey, Eva Ryan, and Joey Yuko. And then your 18 and under C final, Nikia Arson, Michelle, Wizington, Hinker, Simpson, Ritter, Brock, and Pittman. The first and second alternates, Rogers and Kavitsky. These were posted at 11:02. You have 30 minutes from them to declare your intentions.
Coleman, you need anything?
I'm okay. Thank you.
Tim, you need anything?
And the Aggies 200 backstroke is in. The coach is your top seed. 88 alongside you. Garrett Smith and Davis to the car. David Boyd, Greg Kickwood, and Caleb Azari. The D5 shares Gillian, Dollar, Ingrid, Fleck, Shoot the Set, England, and Stoll. And then your C final Sprite, Jane, Lozano, Faye, Hopkins, Pontiana, Stroll, and Charlotte. Your first and second alternates is Fuller and Shimmermore. Posted at 11:05. Gentlemen, you have 30 minutes to declare your intentions with them. Right to win is in lane 8. It's a 5:07. Lost to Tree Rogers on Lakeside Water Club. Three.
Katie is the kid coming out of the tough seat. I don't think Summer did anything today, did she? She's only doing one race a day, I believe. Okay. She's doing 2 breasts tomorrow, I think is what I said. So,
Okay.
all right.
I think I got part of the story because I heard the videographer talking to somebody who apparently the device is something that measures CO2 and study to further that's a little background. You can still ask him. That's the answer you might get.
Yeah, well, that
As a lawyer, I naturally like knowing the answer to questions.
naturally. That was the videographer co-started a company called. It was like a device that you wear and it measures data while you swim. It wasn't flow swimming, but it was something like that.
Just trying to pass more information that might
Okay. No, it's good to know.
help you to make your choice. You must make one. Where do you store your t-shirts? Everywhere? Is there a specific place you
This is a band I saw in Norway.
Did you get any surstrumming, fermented fish?
They had it at the breakfast buffet, but I stayed away.
Yeah, no, stay away from that.
They had really good sushi though.
The surstrumming is like famous on the internet. People try to open the can and just the smell of it makes the raw.
Yeah.
I actually made the trip. I ordered some because my dad likes pickled herring. My brother-in-law is a prankster, so they put on Christmas a prankster.
Okay.
So I told him, don't buy pickled herring. I've got specialized pickled herring coming in from Norway. And I gave it to him, and he opened the can into the kitchen. And they had it just about near the house.
Wow. Because the smell of the can was so bad.
Just the smell of the juice. And it's a smell you can't describe. It's not like, it's a bad smell, but it's not like a cheese. It's like a combination of every bad smell you can think of.
Why do they do it? Why do they do it?
It's a delicacy, I think, to some people in Europe. Why do Australians eat Vegemite? It just depends on why my dad ever eats pickled herring. I'll never understand. To me, it's just as fire. Or like in the grocery store, you look real close. The place would have like big sweets or why? What universe did somebody think that was a good idea?
Yeah.
That makes more sense now that I hear it. It's not really like albuterol or anything like that. It's just a measure.
Right.
The 3 blocks lane through 5:00.1. Top time through 3 belongs to Anna Crawford of Old School Sharks. 2 heats to go in this women's 400 IM. Heat 4. Hawaii in lane 5. So one of the top 20 performers all time in this event. Looking Hunter taking into tonight's a final. She beats in the 15 up to 29.9. Getting out of the 1-3-5. So hopefully now pretty quick as well. 1-4-3. Usually takes a time pretty aggressive for future Texas Longhorn graduating next year. In second at the 100. Luckily, a 2-time finalist of the U.S. Open last year. Luckily, not going anywhere. Making the pass on Wyatt here on the backstroke leg. Luckily, and a really solid swim, about 0.8 of a second under PR pace at the halfway point. Flips the script though, 39.2 for her, 40.7 for Buckeye, open at 50 off the breaststroke. Still a really good swim being pieced together. 5 Buckley in 7. Wyatt doesn't have to go wild here. He's looking for a semi-swim. Wyatt's lead north of 2 seconds now. Overseas Buckley continues to be well under lifetime best pace, trending towards 443, maybe even 442 if she can hold strong on this last 100. With PR 445.21. Buckley outsplitting Wyatt by half a second on that first 50. Wyatt will continue to hold on to the lead as we go into the 9-10 to the wall. Wyatt at a 440.47. Bucket strong finish as well at 431.79. Spectacular swim. They sit 1-2 with 1 to go in the 400 IM. 448.0. Third place, Sydney Hardy. Rounding out your top 3, both in this heat and the event. E5. Coach Silvers, just a reminder, after this race, we will have a swim off for the women's 50 butterfly, and then we'll pick back up with the 22 women's 400 IM. The fun heat headline by Alex Walsh, Katie Grimes right there in the middle of the pool. There's some Chalice at best swimming also. It is 5th and final 400 IM. 17-year-olds can have a strong week all week. Walsh leads at 100, 103.1 for her. Grimes, 1.5 seconds back. Grimes opens the backstroke leg. 36.5 for her on that first 50. Well ahead of the rest of the field. Counts down to the 37.1. Both of them typically get after the butterfly and backstroke legs, and then everybody tries to hold off Alex Walsh on the breaststroke leg. Halfway through, Grimes, he's got it so far. 2.5 ahead of Dallas. More Son at Princeton University 2 team jumping into the third spot. And Alex Walsh shoots fourth as we hit the breaststroke.
So it's gets to like 9. You here tomorrow? You here tomorrow? No, I'm not working tomorrow.
Grimes down to 41.8. Dallas down to 40.5 though. And Walsh Hospital both of them at 40.1. Still trailing that lead group by more than 3 seconds. Dallas 41.1 on that second 50 to take over the lead. Full second ahead of Grimes as we go to the freestyle. Walsh moves up into third with a 40.5 on the second 50 of her breaststroke leg. White's 4:40.47. That's the top time so far this morning. Swim only about a second off of her season best, 4:39.2. Alex continues to knock that down. And she'll win the final heat in a 4:44.06. 5 for Grimes and 47 second. Walsh shoots up 3 here in the 50 final heat. We'll see all of them again this evening. So before we head on to the men's 400 IM, as mentioned, we are headed to the other end of the pool. The women's 50 butterfly swim-off needs to take place.
Thank you. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. So, but it's doing good. Corn, you need anything?
Good.
Yeah. All right. So for your it's like everybody in one place.
Women's 50-meter butterfly swim-off.
By the way, outstanding.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Gator versus Gator swim-off here in the 50 butterfly, and tied at 28.08. This is for alternate for that beat final. Tight finish Getting under 28, 2200 to the second separated them. That's a Reese getting the edge and the touch. 2787 to 2789. They're apparently thrilled. We're headed toward the 400 IM event 22. It's 4 IM 5 heats.
Just do the test start. You're ready.
Test start.
Heat 1.
Take your marks. Okay, we're ready.
Huh?
What's the word? We're just waiting for the final video. Why not?
She doesn't like the 200, but her coach was like, you need to practice swimming outside, so you should do something.
And she decided recorders to make her neck.
Well, they decided on
Oh, they did.
5 minutes. The world is not crashing down on that.
The long story short is that Burkhoff does not like the 200s. So, and
That
Braden
tracks.
said you need to practice swimming outside. So you should do something.
Gotcha.
So they compromised at a 150.
Okay.
But now she's like, you know what? Maybe I should do the 200.
I mean, she was trending towards a 206, 207. I mean,
Yeah.
granted, she's not going to finish strong. but
Right. Yeah. But I mean, even, well, I think she was like 30, 31, 32. So it's like, if you go 35 or
Yeah,
36.
you're still fast as heck.
Oh my God. I'm getting photos so that people are spotting.
.445.
Potentially another.
You will win belongs to Noah Medias out of South Florida Fun Club.
Go for it.
E2.
We gotta put a limit on these 4 clients.
Well, you remember, the cut on the women's side was like way too lax. They ended up having like 13 teams and 4 hands of the Big 12. Like, we were literally sitting over in like the announcer room, and like we were on the private comm, just like shoot. We're only gonna make one final.
Yeah.
So you literally had almost 100 women.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Yeah, it's funny how, like, especially with Olympic trials, it's like no matter how fast they seem to make a lot of the cuts,
People just keep.
people
I like so. I don't remember who I was talking. Somebody came up with like we should have trials cut that is only like 1% slower than the Olympic A standard, and then consideration times basically, and like we have a cut line that gets announced like 3 months before the Olympic trials, right? And then everybody that gets under that cut line in that last 3 month span,
like the consideration.
yeah. But what ends up happening is you end up have like regional trials, last chance meets that are just so it'd be so much fun.
Yeah.
And you're not, everyone, well, they'd have to taper twice. It's like, okay, well, if they're having to barely make it 3 months before trials, they're not going to make the Olympic team, okay? It's okay.
Women's 400 IM results are in. A final led by Emma Wyatt. Along with her team, Buckley, Dallas, Katie Grimes, Alex Walsh, Sydney Hardy, Eleanor Sun, and Sophia Umstead. Your B final, Plaza Kim, Town, Robbie, Crawford, Stanley, Gilligan, and Roll. And your 18 under C final, Down, Brunt, Schwall, McCarty, Women, 18 Age, and River. Your alternates, Finn and Rogers. Posted at 11:37. 30 minutes from them to declare your intentions. You two guys, 4 IM is wrapping up. So 4:37.19, big win. And it belongs to Kentucky Grind in the lane 4.
God damn it! Jackson! Go DG!
E3.
But yeah, no, like the whole theory was decide how many you basically want. And so at the cut line, you included the top 50 or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, to be fair, you say, look, you got 3 more months. You get under that, you make it in, and those people still get to stay in. And so, kind of go back to what we had in 2021. Honestly, that second wave, like, every Prelims heat felt like, hell, anyone out of this heat can make the semis, even in heat 1, whereas at trials 2 years ago, it was like, not until heat 7 or 8 do we even care, and of course everybody was just bored out of their mind and just killed the vibe of the morning at the time.
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting to think about, I guess, the economics of like, well, if you have 100 kids per event, is that selling more tickets than if it's just exclusive? But it's like, but you want it to be, this very elite event, and like, would that sell tickets, more tickets on its own, just because people are coming to watch? Yeah.
Well, you could even do it kind of like NC did it, where if you get one of those groups, you get like if you made any other consideration times, you get to swim those at trials. But I don't know. I feel like in Indy, it proves to me that we're not just stalking parents in the stands, right? And I'm like, if we're gonna make the product we're gonna have to make that leap somewhere.
Yeah. Agreed.
I also think the wave 1 in 21 was so much freaking fun. I think everyone was dying to get out somewhere too, but I think that you also had like this cool element of things. The naval academy was a ton of fun because they were just going bananas all the time. Little things like that was really, really cool. Because in this huge venue, it wasn't just the superstars whose names were on top. And it was a good rehearsal for us. So
Yeah, agreed.
they'll never do that again. I get it, but trying to learn from it.
Yeah, it kind of sucks that they won't do it again. Though. I mean, like, because it was only 4 days. I mean, heck, make it 3 days. So,
Yeah.
like, but you kind of start that ball rolling and give people a chance to, have their moment and have some cool swims, but then, save the elite part for the elites.
Yeah, I think in those meets, if we're going to sell tickets, we should make it so that you can really hit the event. You know that you bring your kids. At least if you've already third race, it's going to be someone they know, someone you work with is worth paying for, all that stuff. That's always the common thing in the NBA, right? You buy a ticket and then they bench all of your starters. You're like, they paid $300 to watch guys I've never heard of.
Right.
Or in the case of the Hawks last night. I had a buddy that his son had been begging him for years to go to a Hawks game. He's like, doesn't get much better than this. And then he was posting last night. It does get way better than this. This was
That was
the
game they
worst.
went
That was his son's first. He's like, so halfway through the second quarter, we're like dipping, dotsing, like trying to salvage this terrible experience.
434.6. Your win. Your elite 3. Lockhead of Nitro Swimming. 3-3. He's the fastest time we've seen to go in the University of Fort Lauderdale.
Kids at 14
4.
Or 66. So the 34th full time NAC.
Wow. Up to 34th?
34th.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm looking at 33. 34, 66. Top 50.
Yeah.
At least still.
Yeah, quite impressive.
Especially, it's always fun when you start like perusing some of these names like Eli Sweet, Matt Fallon, Jake Foster, Gunnar Vince, Luka Mijatovic, obviously.
Right.
Mike Phelps.
For my 4% of 3.6.
Yeah, Sean, great job.
Morrison, Max. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen Sharif in a while. It's not been overlapping.
I don't. Well, I've been to a couple meets where he's been at, but yeah, I haven't seen him very much.
Maybe he has the boundary or some weird thing. It's terrible. He decides at 15 years old he's not going to travel to the
Yeah.
Carson Foster. Solid lead. The top 10 fastest 400 diameters in history. Foster 5.5 seconds ahead. Frank Sanders is here for the points. That's right next to him in lane 6. Jenna Keeples out of Princeton University in Ford. Everyone's watching as the Olympic bronze medalist in this event continues to pull away from the rest of the field. Also right around the 4:15 range. Depends on how much he pushes that pace late here. Well ahead of Carolina, it's 4:34.66. The 14-year-old cracked into the top 50 all-time performers. And that rankings for 4IM with that PR in heat number 3. But Foster will reset the top mark here in heat number 4. Foster will cruise in 4:18. Time on the morning for Bit. Second in the heat and second overall this morning. 14.56. Sanders. Third at 4:31.2. Belonging to Jenna Keeples. They're your top 3 with 1 heat to be swung. Heat 5. World record holder and Olympic gold medalist in water now in weight number 5. Well, Marshall out of Longhorn wise. Right alongside Robbie Fink, under 6 meters, Ricky Watson, lead 6. Marshawn Fink well ahead of the rest of this field. Marshawn out at 26.0. Pretty aggressive opening pace. Number 15 and 5.
What is he doing?
Yeah.
Do a heat check on the first 200 maybe.
Yeah.
156.13 for Marshawn. A solid opening split. Being out at a 57.8. Marshawn shifts gears in cruise control, 33.60 on that first 50 of that stroke. 32.9 for Fink. Two on the breaststroke, Olympic gold medalist will hold the lead heading into the breaststroke. 100. Middle of the pool holds 7 Olympic gold medals between the two of them. Sean with 200 breaststroke, 200 butterfly, and both individual medleys in the Paris Games. Pick with 2 golds in the 1500 in both Tokyo and Paris, and then gold in the 800 in Tokyo.
Oh no, we're doing that. Yeah, we're gonna have more tickets for we're gonna take
Sean back in a 35-second on the second 50 of the breaststroke. A very comfortable lead. Sean just ahead of Foster's pace from Eagle 4. .9 in that first 50 of freestyle. Cool, calm, collected all the way through to the finish, where Sean will be your heat winner and the top time on the day, 4:13.5. We'll be right back in that lane this evening. Pink in second at a 4:21.1. And the rest of the field will wrap up our the final 400 IM, our final race of this morning session.
Are we having a competition for cool down? Are you okay with that? All right. For an hour, all three.